Okay, I'm going to touch on the hover on the icons or on the images. So when you hover, you get the zoom, or when you go to a video, you get play. So the first thing I'm gonna go over is just open up the portfolio page and just take a look at it. So it's pretty simple as far as the HTML goes. All you have is a div that's gallery hover with a class, and then you have a link, and then you have your image after that. And that's all you need for just the basic zoom icon. And one thing to note is this only works on the in portfolio items. So if you tried it on another place, you're going to have to set that up separately. And you can just look at an example and kind of see how we do it. So the next thing I want to go over is how to get the video icon. So for example, our videos area has a play instead of a zoom. And if you want to use that, it's very easy. All the code is identical, and the only thing that we're adding is this video icon class. So if we remove that, for example, we refresh our page and I hover over the Yosemite HD, we get a zoom instead. And so all we need to do is add in that video icon, save our page and refresh it, and then we get our play. And there's a third one as well. I believe it's link icon. And if we hover, then we get this link. And so that would be if you wanted to link to an article or something like that. You can use that as well. So those are how to change the icons. Then I'm going to go over, let's say we want to disable the, let's say you didn't want to use the zoom or anything like that. All you need to do is delete the class with the gallery hover, then the class on your link, and surround the image with the link instead of having it separately. So all we have is the link with our call to our lightbox and our image, and so then we refresh this now, and this first one doesn't have the hover. So that's how you disable the hover. I'm going to go ahead and add it back in for our last example. So if you wanted to adjust the image height, you're going to have to make CSS adjustments. And I actually have an example I saved. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy that over right now so you can see how it works. So let me paste this in, replace. So let's say I'm going to refresh this page and be able to see I'm using a taller image now. It'll be the same thing if you use a shorter image. If I hover, the hover doesn't fill the whole image. And that's because we have to actually assign a width and height to our zoom. And that can be done in two places. The first place under CSS is style.css. And what we're going to want to go down to is our gallery hover. So you can just type in a find and then the gallery hover, which is the class. And once you get to that section, which is let's see where it's at. It's under primary styles number 4, towards the bottom of that section. There's width and height set right here, and all you're going to do is adjust the height at that point. And so let's say we did 130 pixels. I haven't looked this up, but I'm just going to show you an example that we're increasing it and getting closer. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to 160. And we're pretty close, just a couple pixels off on that. But that's just what you'd have to do, is adjust the width and the height, or just the height, I mean, depending on your icon. And the last place is under the responsive.css. You'll do the same exact thing, but for your resized, because when you resize, the dimensions change as well. But see the documentation as far as what areas need to edit on that. I just wanted to quickly touch on that.